Ever snap at your spouse over a phrase your mom drilled into you as a kid? Or dread Thanksgiving dinner with a knot in your gut you can't explain? You're likely secretly resenting your parents without a clue. Welcome to Shadow Vault, where we expose the 10 hidden signs backed by psychology with raw American stories that'll stir your soul. Stay. This might shatter your family illusions forever. I'm your guide in the shadows of the mind, a psychologist unearthing buried childhood pain. Resentment festers from control, neglect, or emotional voids. Attachment theory leaking into your adult life as quiet rage. It's not hate, it's unresolved hurt. Let's reveal the 10 signs. Sign 1. You avoid family talk. You dodge when coworkers rave about their dream parents or pivot fast from holiday stories. Real example, Sarah, 32, a Texas teacher, shut down family barbecue chats at school. Therapy uncovered resentment from her dad's endless critiques. Avoidance was her armor. Trigger. That heart-pounding dread hits deep. Sign 2. Passive-aggressive outbursts. Snide remarks escape like, "Yeah, mom, you're always right," veiling boiling anger. Real example, Mike, 28, a California engineer, rolled eyes at his wife's ideas, mirroring his mom's control. Resentment therapy connected the dots. He finally owned the fury. Sign 3. Oversensitive to criticism. A boss's mild feedback crushes you. It's your parents' old echo. Real example, Lena, 35, from New York, skipped promotions fearing flop, haunted by dad's "you'll never make it" session tears. He made me feel worthless. I resent it. Sign 4. Emotional shutdowns. You freeze numb in fights, stuffing feelings to dodge old rejection wounds. Real example, Tom, 40, a Midwest dad, stonewalled his kids like his parents' icy silences. Admitting the pain unleashed a tearful breakthrough. You grind for conditioner. Sign 5. Perfectionism overdrive. You grind for perfection to prove your value, chasing conditional love. Real example, Emily, 29, a Florida marketer, burned out chasing A+ life, scarred by mom's good enough sucks. Collapse forced her to face the grudge. Sign 6. Projecting flaws onto others. You bash partners for selfishness or flakiness, your parents' traits in disguise. Real example, Jake, 34, from Chicago, labeled his girlfriend bossy like his domineering dad. Counseling traced it back. Relief flooded in. Sign 7. Guilt after independence. Setting boundaries feels selfish, like skipping weekly calls. Guilt trips linger. Real example, Lisa, 31, a Seattle single mom, agonized moving out. "I'm ditching mom." Roots in emotional blackmail. Boundaries freed her heart. Sign 8. Childhood flashbacks in stress. Work deadlines spark kid-like panic from unsupported parents. Real example, Chris, 37, an Atlanta exec, blanked in meetings, reliving "figure it out" solo. EMDR melted the resentment core. Sign 9. Over-criticizing your own kids. You bark at your children like your folks did. Cycle unbroken. Real example, Megan, 42, from Boston, winced yelling "lazy" at her teen. Dad's script. Parenting therapy exposed the buried hate, igniting change. Sign 10. Unexplained family dread. Holidays brew nameless anxiety or fury. Raw resentment rising. Real example, Ryan, 30, a Vegas bartender, loathed Christmas. Gut twisting. Journaling revealed sibling favoritism. Resentment. Liberation dawned. Hit 5+ signs. Therapy awaits. Don't let hidden resentment rob your joy. Drop a "if it struck." Share your sign below. Subscribe to Shadow Vault for more mind-unlocking truths. Face it now. What's your chain?